Juror 50 statements to the media. Guys, get the fucking popcorn, all right? Because we're about to have some entertainment. Matter of fact, Christina, can you get me some popcorn on this real fast? Yeah, we have some in the back. That drawer up top on the left. This is about to get good, guys. Like the fucking video, because we're about to have some entertainment. On January 4th, 2022, less than 1 week after the jury returned its verdict, Lucia Osborne Crowley of The Independent published an article based on an interview with juror number 50, going by the name Scotty David. Juror number 50 told Miss Osborne Crowley that this verdict is for the victims and shows that you can be found guilty no matter your status. Juror number 50 admitted to being a victim of sexual assault and abuse, telling Miss Osborne Crowley that he revealed the abuse to the jury and that his story was fundamental to the jury's verdict. According to juror number 50, the jury room went dead silent when he shared his story. You know why they went dead silent, you fucking dummy? They went dead silent because you committed a crime. You perjured yourself. You lied under oath, said you were never a victim of a sex crime when you were being a juror on a sex trafficking case where that is a critical component to the crime that you are being. I got some boom chicka pop here, guys. I hope you guys are enjoying this. Again, some popcorn as well, because this is fucking comedy. That this guy would go at the jury went silent, bro, because you're not supposed to be a victim of a sex crime if you're serving on a jury for a sex crime. You're supposed to be impartial. This is not to attack victims of sex crimes or whatever, guys. I'm not saying that. Hey, man, he probably was a victim and it was terrible, but you cannot be impartial if you are a victim for the crime that you are sitting on the jury of, man.
You stupid.
Incredible. I can't believe this shit. But hold on. It gets better. All right. Juror number 50 explained to Miss Osborne Crowley how his own experience helped the jury to come believe the alleged victims despite the holes and inconsistencies in their stories. I know what happened when I was sexually abused. I remember the color of the carpet, the walls. Some of it can be replayed like a video. Relying on his own experiences, juror number 50 refused to credit the testimony of Dr. Elizabeth Loftus, Miss Maxwell's expert witness on memory. None of Dr. Loftus's testimony, said juror number 50, related to traumatic memory. Juror number 50 explained all of this to the jury. Miss Maxwell's accusers were all believable. Juror number 50 said, nothing they said felt to me like a lie. Sometimes, he said, you can misremember trivial details of a traumatic event without even doubting the core of the memory. Guys, and he went on a public interview and said this, okay? Juror number 50 also explained, again, based on his personal experience, why it was immaterial to him and the jury that the alleged victims did not disclose Miss Maxwell's alleged involvement until very recently, some 20 years after the alleged abuse. I didn't disclose my abuse until I was in high school. You also didn't disclose your abuse to the fucking court, buddy, when you needed to do it. God damn it. Bro, this is clout chase to a degree I've never seen in my fucking life. My man wanted the clout so bad that he fucking lied under oath about being a victim on a big case. All right? Juror number 50 also had an excuse for why the alleged victims in this case kept going back to Mr. Epstein and Miss Maxwell and accepting help from them even after they had been abused. The alleged victims' conduct, explained to Juror 50, was irrelevant to their credibility, and Juror 50, I'm just going to call him 50. In 50's view, Miss Maxwell's defense team was continually attacking the alleged victims and trying to get the jury to judge them for their decisions as opposed to arguing that their stories were not worthy of belief. There was another interview, Daily fucking Mail. On January 5th, the next day, the Daily Mail published an article based on its interview with Juror 50, in which he described Miss Maxwell as a predator. Juror 50 also shared that he helped other members of the jury understand things from a victim's point of view and explained how you can't remember all the details, traumatic memories. There are some things that run together. When Juror 50 told his fellow jurors of the abuse he suffered, the room went silent. Although he couldn't remember every detail, there were others that stuck with him. I know what happened when I was sexually abused. I remember the color of the carpet, the wall, some of it replayed like a video. 50 said the verdict was for all the victims. Listen, man, you got to put these people in jail, but you cannot circumvent due process to do so, man. Because now you're going to give a criminal the chance for another trial. The interview with Routers. The same day the Daily Mail published its article, Routers also published a story based on an interview Juror 50 provided to journalist Luke Cohen. In the Routers interview, 50 elaborated about the purpose and effect of his disclosing to the jury that he was a victim of sexual assault. According to 50, coming to a unanimous verdict wasn't easy, to be honest. In fact, several jurors doubted the credibility of Jane and Carolyn. When I shared that I had been sexually abused, recounted 50, the jurors who had doubts were able to sort of come around on the memory aspect of the sexual abuse. Guys, he's trying to virtue signal, and what doesn't realize is that he has literally fucked up the entire due process situation. He has given Ghislaine the ability to assert that her Sixth Amendment right was violated because this guy has proven that he is, without a shadow of a doubt, incapable of being impartial. And not only is he impartial, he was able to convince other jurors that were not sure to convict. The pretrial video of the interview with the Daily Mail. On January 7th, the Daily Mail published a video of a portion of the interview with 50. This video submitted to the court as Exhibit 3. The video shows the moment when the interviewer confronts 50 about whether he disclosed to the court and the parties that he was a victim of sexual assault. The interviewer asked whether 50's history of being sexually abused was something that he'd say yes to in a questionnaire, such that it was something people were aware of when he was selected as a juror. 50 denied being asked such a question, saying, "No, they don't ask your sexual abuse history. They didn't ask it in the questionnaire." Really? Okay. Is that really true, my friend? Because last I checked, we saw it already on question 48. Oh, okay. Here's the shit right here. God damn it. All right. Why was this shit not coming up before? All right. Because why? Hold on. Well, I showed it to y'all already. Number 48. They asked him explicitly and he said no several times. So question 48 and question 50, right? The interviewer challenged 50 on his response, saying, "I thought in the questionnaire there was a question that asked if you were a victim or if you're a friend or a relative victim. Pretty sure it was number 48, the interviewer concludes. Interesting, 50 responds, his face turning red. The interviewer notices that 50's face is flushing, saying, "You're not out in the sun right now." 50 stumbles to respond, No, I know my face is red because I can feel the blood, but I honestly, that's why I answered it that way. I don't remember it being there, but I did answer. I definitely remember a family or relative, something, but being sexually abused, I was honest on all my questions." Man. Bro. And here we go. Now they got him on the social media. On January 4th, After Miss Osborne Crawley first published her interview with Juror 50, Annie Farmer, quote, tweeted a tweet from Miss Osborne Crawley linking to the interview. Miss Farmer said, "Reading this, I was overwhelmed with a sense of gratitude for this juror who was brave enough to disclose his own trauma to help others understand the experience, for the other women who testified, and for my sister and all other survivors who spoke out and kept pushing for justice." Worldwide exclusive. I secured the first ever interview with a member of the jury in the Ghislaine Maxwell trial. I'm so grateful to Scotty for talking to me about why. And then it goes on. A short time later, Juror 50 liked Miss Farmer's tweet. Juror 50 then tweeted directly to Miss Farmer's response. Here he is. Thanks for... Let's enlarge this bad boy. Thanks for being brave enough to stand up and share your experience. Your story was critical in how we reached our verdict in that jury room. Thanks for sharing my story.